Why, hello again, mathematicians, and welcome to math lesson number 19. Oh, we're getting so good at multiplying with decimals. We're gonna amp it up, and we're gonna do 2 digits by 2-digit multiplication. Okay, so we gotta remember how regular 2-digit by 2-digit multiplication works. So we had 42 groups of 13. Okay, so remember we've got our little arrow system. So we've got straight down, over this way, over that way. Oh, hey, I just realized that makes kind of like an M for multiplication. So when you've got 2-digit by 2-digit, your arrows give you an M for multiply. Okay, so the two numbers straight down on the left, they look like 4 times 1, but it's not. This is in the tens place, so it really is 40. This one's in the tens place as well, so it's really 10. So we really are starting with 40 times 10. So we cover up the zeros, do the multiplying, 4 times 1, and then there's 2 zeros in my question, so I have to put 2 zeros after my answer. Look at that. Line 1. We're ready to roll. Okay. Now the next arrow going this way, again, we know we're already on to this. It's not really a 4, it's really 40 times 3. Cover up the 0. 4 times 3, 12, and then put the 0 back in. So our next line, making sure that we line it up on the right-hand side. Okay, going back this way, okay, we've got 2 times 10. Well, that's pretty easy math. That'll be 20. Line that up there. And then we have to go straight down for the final arrow. 2 times 3, 6. Okay, make sure we put it in the right column. And the last thing we're going to do is add all of this up. Okay, 0 plus 0 plus 0 plus 6. That's 6. 0 plus 2 plus 2. That's 4. 4 plus 1. That's 5. Okay, so 42 groups of 13 is 554. What if one or more of the numbers has a decimal point? So what if there was a decimal point here and here? This whole multiplying thing that we've just done is all going to be exactly the same, right? We're going to ignore those decimal points and pretend they're not even there and that it's really 42 times 13. Okay, once we've done all the multiplying, now we just have to put the decimal places in. So we look at the whole question and we look at how many hops we need to take to go to the right of the decimal points. There are 2 digits to the right of the decimal point there, which means we're going to need 2 hops in my answer, and the decimal point is going to go here. Okay, so you guys are all really good at multiplying. I've got faith in you. You're going to be doing a great job with that. So the only thing is remembering to check both numbers of the question to see how many hops you've got for decimals, so you know how many we need to hop it over. Okay. So let's do a couple as practice, and just like the last lesson, maybe try pausing the video once you get the questions, and then you give it a try and compare with me to see if you get the same answers. Okay, so let's try 5.7 times 12. All right, so we've got our M for multiplying arrows. Straight down on the left, 50 times 10. 5 times 1 is 5, and then stick the zeros on. Line number 1, 500. Okay, this arrow goes this way, so it's not really a 5, it's really a 50 times 2. 50 times 2 gives you a $100 bill. So our next line is going to be 100. Going this direction, got 7, it's not really a 1, it's really a 10. So 7 times 10 gives us 70. And straight down, 7 times 2 is 14. And then we're going to add it all up. 0 plus 0 plus 0 plus 4. 0 plus 0 plus 7 plus 1 is 8. 5 plus 1 is 6. And our last thing is the decimal point. So we're going to hop it once in our question. So we need to hop it once in our answer. It's going to go here. All right. Let's try another one. Okay, let's try 36 times 2.4. Alrighty, so we're going to do, we're going to do our arrows. I don't know what I was thinking about. Off in La La Land. So we're going to make our M of arrows straight down on the left. 30 times 20. Cover up the zeros. 3 times 2 is 6. 2 zeros in my question, 2 zeros in my answer. Line number 1, 600. Alright, then going this way. 30 times 4. Cover up the 0. 3 times 4 is 12. Stick that 0 back on. 120. Going this way, we've got 6 times 20. Cover up the 0. 6 times 2 is 12. Stick the 0 back. Hey, isn't that fun? We get another 120. Okay, and then straight down, we've got 6 times 4, 24. Okay, and remember, I lined up all of these numbers on the right-hand side. Then it's time to add. 0 plus 0 plus 0 plus 4 gives me 4. 0 plus 2 plus 2 plus 2 gives me 6. 6 plus 1 plus 1 gives me 8. Last thing I need to do, the decimal hop. Hopping once here, hopping once here. So my decimal is going to go right here. So 36 times 2.4, the answer would be 86.4. Okay, hopefully this is starting to make sense. Let's try one more together. What if we have 9.5 times 8.7? Okay. Straight down, 90 times 80. 9 eighths is 72. Whew, that's a big top row. Okay, going this way. That's 90 times 7. 7 nines is 63. The 0 there. Alright, going this way. 5 times 80. Because remember, it looks like an 8, but it would really, if we ignore that decimal point, it would be in the tens place. 5 eighths is 40. And then after my answer, I put the extra 0 on. So that's 400. Straight down, 5 times 7, 35. I make sure they're all lined up on the right. Then it's time for adding games. 0 plus 0 plus 0 plus 5. 0 plus 3 plus 0 plus 3. 6. Ooh, this one, I noticed the 6 plus 4, and I love those 10 buddies, so I'm going to say 10 plus 2 gives me 12. 1 plus 7 gives me 8. Alright, it's time to go decimal hopping. Okay, ooh, make sure you check both numbers in the question. 2 hops in the question, 2 hops in the answer. My decimal is going to go here. So 9.5 times 8.7 is 82 0.65. All right, once again, our math books are letting us down, so we're going to use this worksheet instead. Okay, so again, pause the video, copy the questions down into your math notebook or onto a piece of paper, and then you can solve them. Okay, or if you have a printer, I'll also send an attachment that has the file, so if you want to print it out. But there's not very much room in there, so I think you're going to need to copy them onto some other paper anyway. All right, and the word problem says Noah bought a new car. It gets 21.7 miles per gallon of gas on the highway. His gas tank is able to hold 14 gallons of gas. How many miles can Noah travel on the highway on one tank of gas? So you're going to be multiplying 21.7 times 14. Okay? All right. Let me know if you have any questions. Take care. Happy mathing.